CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Margaret Hunt-Hill Bridge. And thank you. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5 down low. They get the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Dallas moving the ball around. The drive by Doncic. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel, Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now, here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. And the pass to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Jokic. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Knocked loose. Denver in the lead. Barton right side, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Murray the pass to Gordon. And it's blocked by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. On the clock.
2 minutes.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Doncic looking it over. Driving to the basket. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Murray outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shot from the wing. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Count that one.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Porter. Here's the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hardaway finds Cauley-Stein. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Doncic. The putback, Porzingis on the foul.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here is Dallas. The Nuggets getting the bucket.
Big-time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Murray against Porzingis. Now here's Murray. To the middle. Jokic, no good. One-on-one fast break. Here's Cauley Stein. And oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He not. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And that one's good, Barton.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
That's going to be over in bed. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Murray. Here's Barton. Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. Passes it to Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Mavericks leading. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. Porter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Porter outside. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Najee. Guarded by Hardaway. Porter dishes to Barton. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 3. Back to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Takes a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And he drives in. Marjanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Now, here's Kleba, following the miss by Bol. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Najee. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Dallas leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Brunson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Bullock passes to Brunson. Driving the lane. That's tipped. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Rivers kicks the ball. Rivers dishes the ball. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. And again, Denver no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets trailing by 4. Marjanovic finds Brown. Hits the three-point bomb.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Brunson against Morris. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. All sorts of time and a little luck that time, but it drops. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
And the touch Bol has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Brunson against Morris. And it's blocked. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the man.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks the ball. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good on the triple. And here's Brunson. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Brown. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Kleba in at the 4 spot. Kleba against Gordon, and stolen by Barton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Jokic outside. And no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein, and he makes good on the layup.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Second team foul.
Murray looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton.
And that stifling defense of Cauley-Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
Doncic outside. Back to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Murray for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Outside, Porzingis tips it, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jokic with it, out-guarded by Porzingis. Barton, no luck. Mavericks leading by 5. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Now the pass to Doncic. Inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Porter in the corner. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Hardaway. Barton, no luck.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Jokic finds Barton to the paint. Camp it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gordon.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Morris against Brunson. Back to Brown. Brunson up top. There's the drive, and Bull pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 5. Dozier passes to Morris. He kicks it to Bull. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Bull's got his second bucket of the night.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Pass to Kleba. Thompson with it. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Dozier, and he banks in the layup. Dozier's got his first points of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Brunson scanning the floor. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Morris for 3. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 5. And And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jokic is out there at Bowl, and it's Murray in at the point.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Doncic against Jokic. Porter with the steal, all by himself. Here's Bowl, and the dunk by Bowl.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Doncic against Murray. To the inside. Back to Porzingis. Rebound by the Nuggets. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gordon's checked in for Denver.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the line.
Ball kicks to Murray.
Aaron Gordon.
To the middle. Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dallas calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Porter. Dishes the Bowl. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter Jr.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Murray against Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And so he makes both from the line. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Craig, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth assist in this one. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Denver passing it around. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway, no good. The Nuggets trail. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lock at 6. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Doncic outside. Going inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic not afraid of the moment. Actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein.
And Denver with a change here, too.
Najee's checked in. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Doncic against Murray. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Murray for three. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic, and it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Murray with the ball. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic outside. He takes it in. Count!
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Now here's Murray. From past the arc. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Majestic. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic in at the point. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Porzingis controls the rebound and the putback.
Now, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires for three. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Over Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Mitchell against Cauley Stein. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. 4-point game. Bogdanovic from long range. And he buries his first look.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hardaway finds Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Doncic outside, and he drives in, and he's going for the oop here, and the jam by Cauley Stein.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3 points.
Mitchell's got his third assist of the night. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe doors. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Here's Conley. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Goes up. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Conley. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Cauley Stein. And a nice finish on the layup. Cauley Stein's got 6 points. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic up top. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Doncic outside. The ball's knocked loose. Hardaway. here's Cauley Stein. Pass to Doncic. No good on the triple. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 2. Don't go away. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And stolen by Hardaway. And here they come. Rejected by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Whiteside's checked in. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert with the open shot. That shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Here's O'Neal. Offensive rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Doncic against Conley. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Marjanovic. And Conley grabs the miss.
Hold on, Marjanovic. That's
his shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now Conley. He's got 9. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. And Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And it's Gay with the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And here's Clarkson. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. And Cauley-Stein, here we go. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Clarkson. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Whiteside finds Clarkson. They need this. Cauley-Stein with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
First team foul.
The Mavericks leading. Brunson with it. Down low. Cuts off the pass.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
The Jazz again can't hit. Stolen by Whiteside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at point guard. Back to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Inside. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Gay. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. No good there. Nice D from Cauley-Stein.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Outside, Brown. Back to Cauley-Stein. Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Oni. Brunson defending. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Oni, no good.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Gay. And finished off by Kleba.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Kleba outside. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. And that one good. Brunson's got his third basket on the night right there. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Gay. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley Stein. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here.
Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Maxi Kleba. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Doncic, and Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Shot clock at 3.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. The 3 from Mitchell. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Conley. Back to Doncic. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Mitchell. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball. Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Outside Mitchell to the inside. O'Neal on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Conley. All by himself. Jumps up and Gobert with the stuff.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. Doncic, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. There's the steal. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
For Utah, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Rebounded by the Jazz.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. A shot to stop the drought. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Pass to Marjanovic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Conley. And they'll get another chance. Gobert with the bucket.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K. Sports. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at center. And Ayton throws it down. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
On the wing, Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted. Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Here's Doncic. Rejected by Crowder. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Porzingis. Doncic kicks to Porzingis, and that one good.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Paul surveying the floor. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And Paul with the basket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got 7. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Doncic outside. And the pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. A baseline J. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Paul outside. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks trail it. Here's Finney Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Doncic left side. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The assist.
Booker's got his second basket.
Sign of a great scorer is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
Brunson with it. That one's not going to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Ayton finds Bridges. And good that time. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Booker outside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. There's the dish to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Good D by Hardaway. Porzingis, that's a 2. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Doncic against Paul. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Paul passes to Booker. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offense to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Brunson. Bridges with the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Cleveland, no good. Phoenix leading by 8. Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. He kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away. Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. Paul with the steal. Booker dishes to Crowder.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Mavericks trail by 12. 1:11 left now here in the second. Brunson, no good. And here's Phoenix. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Poked away and stolen by Ayton. Shot by Crowder, no good. It's tipped. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. Here's Bridges, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points from Mikal Bridges.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Porzingis. A beautiful reverse layup. 8 points for Porzingis.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Paul's shot is off. Fast break, Dallas. The 3 for Doncic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first half of play. Phoenix.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their... And...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Drills it from outside. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Kaminsky misses. Mavericks trail by 12. Passes to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Shamet on the wing. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Assisted.
And the Suns lead by 12.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Inside, here's Marjanovic. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Payne gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 12. Left side, Porzingis out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Fouls checked in. Payne kicks to Johnson. Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. Now Payne, guarded by Doncic, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain ramp.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Clock at 6. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The pass to Bullock. On the wing, Brown. Back to Bullock. Now Brunson. Second chance shot. The rebound by Johnson.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
To the paint. Here's Brown. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson surveying the floor. It's stolen by Brown. Brown with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. It's stolen by Johnson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's the Phoenix Suns turning it over again. That's tipped. Here's Brunson, And he lays it straight in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Payne. Those three-pointers off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. This one for three. Payne can't hit. Johnson, that's for two. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Burke, and it's Bullock in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Brunson with it, now guarded by Payne. Burke, the pass to Brunson. Here's Kleber, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kleber's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. Suns leading by 11. And here's Payne, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Doncic against Paul. Bridges for three. Traps in the tray. And the Suns lead by 14.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Booker fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's Doncic missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Doncic against Paul. Doncic looking it over. On the wing, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul for three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Doncic outside. Pop pass to Porzingis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Porzingis kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic against Paul. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Mavs.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
And here's Booker from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic way outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix leading by 13. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Marjanovic kicks to Finney Smith. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. Again, the Mavericks score. The Suns have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Chris Paul.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the Suns miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Booker outside. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental tough?
Welcome. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the law.
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bowl in at the power forward. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
And the Mavericks making a change here. CLA Stein's checked in. Murray brings the double. Doncic outside. Back to CLA Stein. And the jam by CLA Stein.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
BA, he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Oh, it's stolen by CLA Stein. To the paint. Puts it up. Here's Hardaway. Tipped. Outside Murray. And he lobs it up.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Jokic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, it's stolen by CLA Stein. Finney-Smith with it. Porter's there. Down low. Here's Doncic. Rejected by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. Here's Bowl. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes.
Barton against Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Back to Doncic. .146 left in the first quarter here. Driving to the basket. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Porter outside. Inside. Bowl, no good. The Mavericks trailing.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Here's Hardaway. Over to the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires from 14. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Jokic up top, defended by Porzingis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Oh, the shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 5 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Bull, defended by Hardaway. And that one drops for him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position. Pass to Porter, and here's Jokic. Porter with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Porter, pass to Barton. Up and over Doncic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate, and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's Doncic outside. Bull grabs the board.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Outside Porter. On the wing, Barton. The Nuggets need to get one up. Bull. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, you talk about unicorns who are rostered in the NBA. Bol has to be included, as special and unique as he is. Incredible skill and shooting range for somebody that tall.
And the question always with Bull, can he get strong enough to be a difference maker, Clark?
Well, B.A., I think first he has to carve out a role for himself. What is he going to bring to the table in terms of his skill set? Strength will help that. And he's got to improve his consistency at both ends. It'll be fun to watch his development going forward.
Porter's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Finney-Smith. Barton with a steal. Murray with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Barton, the pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. He's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Murray against Doncic. And stolen by Porzingis. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Bull. A different look for Dallas.
Magic substitution.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Here's Barton. And another miss by Denver.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Barton with a steal. Gordon with it. Guarded by Kleba. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got 5 points. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Gordon. The three ball. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And they recover it. Here's Marjanovic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Rivers, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside Brunson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... Denver was looking great right away. They didn't wait long to put together a 9-2 run.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dallas is shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Doncic up top. Here's Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hardaway's got 5 points and 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA player.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Barton against Doncic. Driving in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Bol.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
From 12 feet, Barton's shot off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hardaway finds Doncic. Back to Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Magic substitution.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Murray. From deep, Barton. On target from range. Barton's got 5.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
For the Nuggets, Dozier's checked in for Porter Jr. Rivers comes in for Barton. And it's Morris in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Bullock.
Monte Morris.
Brunson against Morris. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his first points in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Morris against Brunson. To the inside. Here's Kleba. Gordon pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got his second basket.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Pass to Bullock. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from 14. That's tipped. In transition. Here's Rivers. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brunson with it. He's working on Morris. And that one's good for Brunson.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now Morris. From deep. Gordon. Offline. And so it's Denver in control with a 16-point advantage. quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so here's Denver. 16-point lead on the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5, down low.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. Barton outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Denver has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Porter. Here's Bull. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. That shot off. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Jokic finds Murray. Now here's Barton. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And Denver has possession. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic.
Two minutes remaining.
4-3. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Barton. Off the left rim and out.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Bull. 1:25 left in the fourth. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Trying to get back on track. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic with it. Jacks up a 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Murray with it. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Conley against Doncic. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic outside. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening. Then he just explodes on the drive.
Here's Conley. Porzingis with the block. Stolen by Michael Conley. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hardaway goes in. Pass to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Conley against Doncic. 3-pointer. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 5 now.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Inside. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. Back to Marjanovic. There's the dish to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane. Missed inside.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Conley's shot is off. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Gobert finds Mitchell. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Nice shot by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
And they double up Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Marjanovic. Knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. For three, Mitchell. And the three ball is good. 5 points in the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Conley. And Utah another three.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. 23 seconds left in the first.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. The three for Doncic. The shot, no good. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Cauley Stein in at center. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Right side, Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here is Conley. He's got 8. Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell with it. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Left side, Porzingis. Over Conley. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Porzingis.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Conley scanning the floor. Driving to the basket. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Doncic against Conley. From deep three-point range. Hardaway with the steal. Poked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And so it's Dallas with it. And that one's good. Doncic.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Ball stolen. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Gobert with the block. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Honey. Passes it to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Now here's Brunson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Gay. On the wing, Ingles. And the jam by Whiteside.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul. Still able to complete the play.
Utah shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Brown, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Bullock. Now, Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oni. And the three off target. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the end. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Doncic throws it down.
Slam down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Conley against Doncic. The feed to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Doncic against Bogdanovich. Doncic dishes to CLA Stein. Porzingis inside, covered by Mitchell. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Conley. From deep. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Tipped away. The pass to Doncic. Can't hit from in close.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Here's CLA Stein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Porzingis. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. And now Utah, fast break. And they go to the intentional foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
So it's the Jazz now. The Mavericks making the shot. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Conley's got 11.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Here's CLA Stein, and CLA Stein throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Conley, 11 points in the game. Passes it to O'Neal. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Doncic against Mitchell. Left side, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 14.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
On the wing, Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. CLA Stein is out there with Marjanovic. And it's Doncic in at the point. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Dallas. Conley with the three. Not going to go that time. Dallas leading by 5. Stein goes in. Count the basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Marjanovic against Conley. A three from Bogdanovic. And they get it back. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Tries again. They get it back. Gobert. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Maverick shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. That one good for 2. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell from downtown. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Dallas. Back to Mitchell. It's a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter. Jazz trail by 8. Conley finds Mitchell. Releases. Again, Mitchell missing. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Conley with the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic against Gobert. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovic. From deep. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovic. That's a huge bucket for this team.
Doncic outside. There's 45 seconds left in the game. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one a little long. At the elbow, it's Gobert. It falls.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. Happy to have you with us for NBA Valley.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the Valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Here's Doncic coming off a Suns make. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Crowder outside, and stolen by Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Throws it up high. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Hardaway against Booker, and stolen by Porzingis. Crowder with a steal. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Can't get it to drop.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Ayton finds Crowder. Ayton inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Good D by Finney-Smith. Powell passes to Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And here's Paul. Down low. Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Now here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Booker, pass to Crowder. Bridges, left side. For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Pass to Crowder. From deep. Booker, the pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off the shot. Takes the 3. No good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Powell's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Powell with a steal. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers. Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Doncic's shot is good.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Doncic against Paul. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Can't cash it in from close range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Ball finds Bridges. Hayden with it. Powell covers. Booker for 3.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now, contesting shooters.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's a 3 from Paul. He's off on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And we'll... If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. Here's a 3 from Paul. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder outside. There's the drive. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And Doncic, here we go. Good on the shot. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Booker against Hardaway. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Doncic against Paul. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 13 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. Doncic with a block.
Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. Here's Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Into the lane. Pass to Porzingis. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact. One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of his schedule to injury.
They Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Paul against Doncic. Porzingis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. Endorsed throughout the league's history. A lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in a stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Brown against Crowder. Brown can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Bullock. 58 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Brunson against Paul. Stolen by Booker. He's got a clear path. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Now Brunson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crowder with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Booker. From the arc. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Outside, Brown. And here's Brunson from the arc.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points. And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Brunson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Brown. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Kleba. Finney-Smith checked in for Brown. And Hardaway subbed in for Bullock. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Doncic just checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Paul. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Doncic finds Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton, and stolen by Porzingis. Hardaway on the wing. Driving to the basket. And there's the rejection. Pass to Paul. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Porzingis. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 17.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
Porzingis against Crowder. Back to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Booker, pass to Ayton. Here's Marjanovic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And that one's good. Oh.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Maverick substitution.
Brunson with it. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. It's stolen. Here's the break. He's all alone. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Brown finds Kleba. Back to Brown. Kleba, left side. Clock at 4. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Brunson against Payne. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 11. Brunson against Payne. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Brunson. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, there's the alley. And the jam by Brown.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. And it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the three.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Doncic against Payne. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Mavericks foul. Boban Marjanovic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Phoenix shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Launches it. Another three for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. To the inside. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Back to Hardaway. Porzingis, high post. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Fires in the triple. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Another miss by Doncic.
Mavericks foul. Boban Marjanovic. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Bridges passes to Paul. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Three-point field goal.
Doncic has got 20 points.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Ball against Porzingis. Crowder. For 3, Bridges. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Out to the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here from the Suns.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Uncovered. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
No good on the quick three. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Paul. The Mavericks rebound. Doncic outside. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving.